Well, we practiced 4 hours yesterday, and I felt like it was an incredible, right, spot on. Did so much film work. We were right on. I've never felt more confident coming into a ball game. And then, in this ball game, we've just made a ton of mistakes. We really tried our best to try and lose this ball game. The only thing that really saved us was our kids just competed their hearts out. We missed a sign. We're throwing belt-tie fastballs in the middle of their order and allowing them to hit it out. Really, the only part of the ballpark that plays small. We just did not perform at a high level. We had some individual things happen. Obviously, John stepped up and gets a big hit right there. But, I thought Lucas pitched really, really well. But, the hard barrel contact we gave up in this game were all home runs. And that can't happen in our ballpark. Really proud of Levi Mintz. I thought he came in and did the last 2 times he's come in. He's done a brilliant job for us. Really excited about that. And, we're sporadically putting some offense together, but when we get to run on third base in less than 2, we gotta handle that. We gotta make sure that happens for us. So, I'm thrilled that we won. But boy, Western Kentucky probably deserved to win that ball game, and we got to learn from that and find a way to get better.
The job Levi Mintz did. I mean, you've seen young pitchers come out there and have one good game and care to say, and maybe springboard their career from that. Could that be that kind of performance for Levi?
Yeah, no doubt. He's got good sink. He's got a good slider. Trevor did the same thing. Trevor came in. We brought him in a 2-strike. Anytime we see somebody foul pitch off, so they take a really good swing on a fastball, foul it off the opposite way, and then they take a really good swing on a breaking ball. We're saying, we're not 100% sure where to go from there. That's why we switched pitchers with 2 strikes, and we've had a pretty successful run in doing that. So that was a big AB in the ball game. But I thought if you just take away some of the big mistakes we made up and over the plate, to the smallest part of the ballpark, I think we pitched pretty good tonight. But we got to get better in those areas.
When you look at the last 2 games with the bullpen, is it just a fluke, or is that more concerning to you?
Yeah, Daniel Brown in the first inning, he comes in and just blows people up. I mean, it's 91, it's a hammer breaking ball. Guys are missing balls by 3 feet. He sits over here for 5 minutes, goes back out. And now all of a sudden, it's a little flatter, and he's missing up in the zone. So, this is the first time in his life he's been a end of the game type of guy. So he's going to have to make that adjustment. He's such a talented kid, and but these are the moments when your teammates pick you up and you don't get that loss. You feel like it propels you, just like John Holland at the end there. He's been struggling, gets the big hit. These are the kind of things that propel you and make you feel more confident. So, that's a real benefit to our club.
After you had 1 extra base hit this past weekend, I think you had 4 tonight. It just seemed the team was much more aggressive at the plate, especially that last at-bat with John.
Yeah.
How good was that to see that tonight?
It's good. But, one of the guys who hit a big blow, Humphreys, hits the ball at the ballpark, and he gets hit in the elbow. He says, "Coach, I can't bend my elbow right now. I can't swing." So you have to take really the guy who has as much power as anybody on our club out of the ball game. He's probably going to get at least 2, maybe 3 more at-bats during the course of that ball game. So, there's some things that happened that took us out of opportunities really to create extra bases. But again, our kids fought, they competed, and they found a way to win the ball game.
Do you go with McCord, or do you go with a guy like that?
We're going to talk about it and see where we are. Again, I'm really pleased with Lucas tonight. I thought he gave us exactly what we needed. He was economic. He made some 1 bad pitch, but I think we'll make that decision here shortly.
Looking at Austin Advance, just kind of what kind of jump did they make from their freshman to their sophomore year? I know they didn't pitch a whole lot last year, and it seemed like the summer really
huge jumps. I think both those guys made huge jumps. Both those kids are tremendous competitors, and the neat thing about their thing is they have seen greatness on a pitching staff. They've gotten to be around Jonathan Holder. They've gotten to be around Jacob Lingard. They've got to be around Kendall Graveman. They have been around some great arms, and that rubs off on them. That watching the way those older guys go about their business really helps those younger guys. And I think, that's part of building a program, is having those guys in your program so that younger guys can learn from them.
He's kind of playing it by ear on weather tomorrow.